I just was lazy, for being all honest. I was lazy when it came to handling my natural hair. What's up guys, it's Randi and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title of this video, we're doing a little chit chat to discuss the topic of hair, my hair in particular. Perming my hair. Well, this is a weave, but perming my hair after 8 or maybe 9 long years of being natural. All right, so basically I'm trying to figure out how to start. So we're gonna start from the beginning. So in August of this year, so that's 2 months ago, I was taking out my braids. Yes, I did have braids. I took out my braids and I just was so I had very 4C, thick, coarse, lovely hair. And I don't hate my hair, absolutely. I hate when people say they hate their hair, or like when someone tries to tell me like you have difficult hair. I don't believe in that. I just was lazy, for being all honest. I was lazy when it came to handling my natural hair because it was coarse and thick and the shrinkage was unbelievable. I'm gonna definitely make sure I can insert pictures where I can. But yeah, the shrinkage was crazy. The thickness was crazy. Like the curls were so tight. Like it was beautiful, but like it was a lot of work. And I just, every time I took my hair out, I would get frustrated, and I always kept braids or like weaves in. So you know what, we're gonna go even further back. Okay, so when I decided to go natural, I honestly didn't realize what I was doing. So I went natural before, I'm not gonna say before natural was a thing, but before it was like this like big hype of no perms. Okay, like before that movement, I was already natural by default, to be honest. So what happened was my freshman or sophomore year of high school, so we're talking 2012, 2013, one of those. I had a sew-in in my hair and my mom was helping me cut it out. She happened to cut, instead of the thread, she cut my hair. So she actually cut like a braid, like a whole braid in my sew-in. And when I took it out, I had a bald patch that was like from here to here. Like honestly, it was like all this. And I used to wear my part on this side heavily. So my birthday, I'll never forget, my birthday was the next week. So what I did was I put the part over here, laid it down, and like you could see the prickles coming through a little bit. My birthday was actually like the next day, honestly. I think I was taking my weave out to straighten my hair. I don't know. But for my birthday, there's a picture, you can't really tell, but like it's like half over and like there was little prickles coming out, but nobody could really tell. I kind of hid it well. But like that weekend came and I went to my sister and she does hair, and I was just like, can you please braid this? And she said, yeah, like it's enough, we can braid it to hide it, because I did not want to cut all my hair off. I was just like like honestly, the braid bald was like all of that. It was a lot. If you're watching this, mom, like you know what you did. So when I decided to get the hair braided for my sister, I was like, you know what, from now on I'm only going to do braids and closure sew-ins. Like I was only doing that because I was so scared to even see my hair. Like I didn't even look at it. I never washed it myself. I never did anything. I only went to my sister because I was terrified of like looking at that bald patch. It just made me mad, honestly. And I knew she didn't mean to, but it was just like, oh my God, I have a bald. Like, what do? I have no hair and a complete patch on my head. So I just kept braids and weaves in constantly. And then my senior year, the end of my senior year, another one of my sisters, well, stepsister, she does hair as well. Dang, I really have a lot of them around me that do hair, but she does hair as well. She was telling me that she wanted to give me a blowout because I said I hadn't straightened my hair in years because it was cut. So this is what, 3 years later? Yeah, because I think my cut was freshman year. So 3 years later, towards the end of my senior year, she was like, let me just give you a blowout. And I was terrified. Like, one, I didn't know what it would look like if she did it. I'm very picky when it comes to people who do my hair. 2, I had no idea how much it had grown from that bald patch. So I was like, what if I had like this hair and then this piece that's like here? Like I just didn't know what to expect. But I still went with her. I'm gonna insert the picture as well here. But that was my first blowout and first time seeing my hair 3 years later. And so when I saw it, I was like, like it grew back. It looked so great. It was long, it was healthy, it was beautiful. I was like, oh, okay. But it was cold when I did it. And I know my hair, I poof up when it gets hot, humid. So I knew I could only do a blowout when it was cold. So once it got warm again, I put braids back in my hair. I did the weave. Like I just never wore my hair out natural because I am so lazy. Like, if it all boils down to, if you are lazy and don't want to put in the energy to do your natural hair, it's not gonna work. It's not. So that's basically how that happened. So it grew, yada, yada, yada. Now, fast forward to August of this year, I took my braids out, and I think I just got so overwhelmed, like, seeing it, and I didn't know if I was getting braids again. I hadn't booked an appointment. I was like low on money, and I was like, I can't afford to book a braiding appointment. Like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with my hair? I did not feel like sitting there to do a slick back, because with how thick my hair was, to do a slick back, I had to like part, brush and scrape with the edge control, part, brush and scrape down with some gel, part. Like, it took forever for me to wash and either do a slick back or blow dry my hair. It would take like 6-7 hours for me to do it by myself, because I was so lazy, like sitting there to like stretch and stretch. Like, it was just so much work. I was lazy. So when I took it out in August, I basically was over it. And what did I do? Oh, I sat and I YouTubed like relaxing your hair, and I found all about Ash. I'm gonna put her information down below, but I saw her video, and it was like signs that you need to relax your hair, and I felt like that was a sign, right? Just even seeing that, I watched the video, but seeing it made me be like, girl, it's time. Like, you done. So I texted my sister. I texted two of my sisters. One of them, she has permed hair, and she was like, baby girl, I was natural for like a few months. She said, I couldn't do that no more. She was like, the creamy crack was calling me. And then I texted my sister, who actually does my hair, and I told her what I wanted, and she was like, you know what, if you want to do it, just do it. She was like, you can have healthy hair even when it's relaxed. Don't listen to people who say relaxed hair isn't healthy. And I was like, you know what, you're right. I was listening to people. I was following what I felt like everybody else was doing, and that wasn't working for me. So I texted her Sunday. That Saturday, I had an appointment to relax my hair. So like 6 days, and I was like ready to go. So I relaxed my hair, and now I am loving it. So I am 2 months post relaxer. Of course, we're making it stretch. So this time around, I'm doing a lot better with stretching it. Before, I was like relaxing it once a month, I think, back in the day. And now I'm trying to go 3 to 4. My goal is 4. My goal is to not get my next relaxer till December, I think. Yeah, I think I can do December, because right now it's kind of working. So what I've been doing is I wash my hair weekly. It kind of varies on the person. You can do 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever works for you. But I sweat a lot for my scalp, and I work out 1 to 2 times a day, 5 days a week. So it's like scratchy, it's itchy, it's like dirty, like the buildup. Like, I sweat from my scalp first, so I have to wash it kind of frequent. So I do that once a week. I definitely do my protein treatments when I can. I moisturize and seal multiple days out the week. Some days I just get lazy and I forget, but I try to do that, like, I want to say 3 to 5 times a week. I definitely moisturize and seal. Well, I do different styles. So like right now I have this slick bun, which I did do a tutorial on, which you guys will see coming soon after this video. I do high buns with braiding hair. I do, what else do I do? I do, braid outs and twist outs. Those I love. I just do different things now, instead of just the same style and like constantly brushing, constantly combing, causing shedding, and like putting too much stuff in it or doing too much to it and manipulating it too much. I try to find something for that week. So that has been my goal, and it's honestly worked. I cut my hair into a bob last year, September, and of course I just permed it. So I will say being natural definitely also helped it with the growth. But from the time I got my perm to now, which is 2 months later, my hair's already grown. I want to say about an inch and a half. I'm gonna be honest, like, I have been doing so good. I'm definitely gonna try and incorporate more hair videos. I'm not a professional, but I feel like I learned from not just talking to my sister who's a professional, but I learned from watching videos of girls sharing their experience and what they did. Honestly, some things are just trial and error. A professional could tell you all the things you can do, but you gotta find what works for your hair, and I feel like I've been finding that. So we're gonna try and share some more videos of that. So if you feel like, I'm gonna just be honest, if you're watching this video and you're like, oh, I'm thinking about perming my hair, but I don't know if I wanna do that because I feel like I'm gonna regret it. One, if you were like me and you did not wear your permed hair, I mean your natural hair out, and like do the natural styles and natural hair care, then why are you worried about that? Like at that point you were doing what I was doing and worried about what other people thought. 2, if you are thinking about perming it, you're not really sure, like, is that gonna damage my hair? Honestly, talk to the person who's been doing your hair. If you have a professional that you can seek guidance from, like I did, do that. But like my sister said, and I'm gonna tell everybody who asked me about my perm hair, because ever since I did it, people ask, your hair can still be healthy in a perm. Okay, I promise. My hair does, like, it doesn't look damaged. Feels great, smells great, it's growing great. Like, your hair can be healthy and fine with a perm. Do what works for you. Do not follow around with these people. Do not listen to everybody else's opinion about your hair. Don't have people tell you, oh no, your natural hair is so cute, their curls are so cute. Are you gonna come home and do it? Are you gonna come to my house every morning, every night, every weekend that I want to go out and do a different style? Are you gonna come do it? I didn't think so. So therefore, don't have somebody telling you what to do with your hair if they're not gonna help you either pay for the products, pay for the styles, or come to your house and do it themselves. Okay? Because that was my problem. But now your girl got a perm. I tried different styles. I made sure, sorry, not make sure. I want to make sure my grammar is correct after I slipped up last time. I made sure that since I kept telling myself the reason I couldn't do my natural hair was like I was just so lazy and so tired, now that it's easier to manipulate and do and like wash and take care of, like for time consuming purposes. I'm not gonna say easier like my hair is hard or difficult. Time consuming purposes, it's less time. Like it's easier to deal with and manage time wise, okay? Time wise, not type of hair, because everybody's hair is great. Everybody has good hair. Time wise, it's just a lot easier for me. And so now that I've figured that out, I make sure to do what I need to do. I have products, I have styles, I watch videos, I just do a lot of different things. So if you're watching this video and you were looking for a sign for somebody to be like, you know what, it is time to get your hair permed. If you're thinking about it, I'm not trying to convince anybody. I'm not trying to do that. If you're natural and you love being natural, enjoy that. Don't come for me because I got a perm, and I'm not coming for you because you're natural. I'm just saying, for those who are thinking about it and needed advice, or someone who's been through that moment of thought, I'm here to tell you, if you want to do it, do it. If you regret it, you regret it, and just go a little bit of time with some weave or cut it all off, whatever you want to do. But I haven't regretted it, not once. I love it. So maybe you will too, girl. Just saying. Alright guys, thanks so much for tuning into this video. I hope this video was helpful for anyone contemplating getting a perm or figuring out what exactly they want to do with their hair, natural or perm. I hope this gave you some insight into my experience and how things went. I'll definitely try to keep up with some hair content as well as with my other things, because I don't want this page to be one specific thing. Honestly, this is just me, my life, and I want to vibe with people. I want people to vibe with me, my personality, and not just one type of video. Okay, that's just how I see things, and that's how I like to watch people. So I want to be that for somebody else. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below. If you have a question, leave a comment. Once again, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in my next video.